Every decent early morning photography trip must start with a McDonald's, surely. And I was going to need the energy for what was to come today. We had frost on the bracken, hoarfrost on the birch trees, and freezing fog. Nice.
Freezing fog. Is that right? Fog is water vapour, yeah? It's like low cloud. It's water vapour. So, water clearly isn't ice until it's frozen. So, how can freezing fog be freezing fog? Because I'd be walking through ice. No. Just a thought. Morning, by the way. Yeah, freezing fog this morning. Freezing fog all the way here to Holme. And it's frosty. First time I've actually been to Holme in these conditions, believe it or not. So I'm going to make the most of today. Started off with the McDonald's. Got to be done. Set myself up for the day. Yeah, looking forward to this. I'm just at the moment heading down to the lake first thing. Just thought I'd just pop into the lake. Don't expect to see much, but might get a nice bit of minimalism going on. You probably hear the ducks and the geese waking up. So anyway, I'm going to go and see what I can see over the lake. Well, the answer's not a lot. The island's over there in the fog that I shot in my Misty Mere video. The one that everybody kept telling me to turn my beeper off. Actually, one person told me to do that. I have turned it off since. Anyway, yeah, it's very, very, very foggy on the mere, which is frozen as well. I can imagine the geese have tried to break it to dig under and try and find some food, I suppose. God, it's so cold. It is so cold. -3, -4, no snow, but beautiful frosty conditions. I'm here for the hoarfrost. Love to get some of these beaches. My God, Jamie. Love to get some of these birches in the hoarfrost. Anyway, that shot behind me, let me show you. There. I might take it. I don't know. It's very, very hazy. Yeah, I think it's a bit too foggy for that. It's not a lot of definition, so. I might go around the other side actually, where I was before. See what it's like over there. Well, you can definitely see the island a lot clearer now, but it's just too foggy. Really is. It's and the mere's frozen. There's no birds around. There is a really nice fallen, where is it? Here somewhere. This fallen branch, which was here before, which I actually quite like. I might just try and grab a quick shot of that. Maybe just a square of the end of it, something like that. It's nice because it's the silver of the bark, quite nice against the ice. But yeah, it's right over the back there is where I shot those lovely shots with the two ducks. Twigs are still there actually, still sticking out, still surviving, surprising. But yeah, it's very, very frozen. The frozen fen. I wonder how thick that ice is. History, fen history for you. Welney Wash is, those that know the fens know that it's very famous for its ice skating in the winter, where the washland flooded, particularly at Welney, between the banks. And every year in the winter, when we had the harsh frosts, these are ice skating competitions. The Fen Tigers were ice skaters. Yeah, fascinating. I've never skated with actually, have I? Yes, I have skated with actual skates, and I think my dad did get me some once. But I have been there. It's great fun, really good fun. But yeah, it became a fen sport, ice skating on the welding washes, the frozen welding washes. But I don't think I'm going to try it on the mere this morning. I don't think that ice is probably going to be thick enough. Anyway, let's get the photography. Probably get this shot done and then I'm just have a wander back, to be fair. Plenty to go at this morning. I hope you can hear me all right. I seem to have lost my wind muff between the mere and where I am at the moment, so that's my last one. There's no wind, so we should be fine. Right, I've come to an area that I've always wanted to come to at this time of year in these conditions, so it's it couldn't be any better, if I'm honest. These are probably some of the most perfect conditions that I've experienced here, and I've experienced lots of really lovely conditions here, but with the fog and the hoarfrost and the frost on the bracken, it's just absolutely stunning. It really is. And yeah, there's an area here that I don't shoot that often because it's quite messy, but I always thought in the fog with a little bit of frost or even snow, to be fair, on these trees in the background, I think it would work. And it is working for me. It really is. I'm loving this composition I've got here. I've tried it actually in 3 or 4 different directions. I started off just down here and shooting it that way on, and we've got 2 birches side by side. One of them is bent round to the right hand side, and then we've got one to the left of that, just sort of more or less leaning on it. And where I'm here, I've got a little bit of separation between those trees, but where I was there, they were sort of leaning on each other. And actually I quite like both. I'm not so bothered about them being separated. I think, you know, a lot of people say about separation within the forest to make sure it's clean, but sometimes just the chaos of the interaction between them I think works. So yeah, I think this is a really, really lovely shot. And what makes it for me even better and balances it is on the right hand side you've got 2 or 3, I'm not sure whether they're larch trees. No, they won't be larch trees, but anyway, there's 2 or 3 bushes on the right hand side that have got really white rime on top of them, and they're standing out lovely. And the overhanging branch that bends around to the right hand side is pointing towards those, and it just frames them lovely. And of course then the frozen bracken on the base of the image, I just love it. So yeah, I might just play around with this a bit longer. There's no point in going too fast this morning. I'm hoping this fog is going to be sticking around for a bit. That's what it predicts. So I'm just literally just going to concentrate, focus on getting the compositions right, not go too quick, not, you know, try and lose my head and enjoy it. And this one I do really enjoy. So I'll let you have a look at it now. Now it seems I've got problems with my video camera as well. It must be the cold conditions, but my video camera has packed up. My DJI Pocket that I use to doing the video just won't turn on anymore. Whether it's ran out of battery or whatever, I don't know. So I'm now filming on my Sony. So I'm not really sure how I'm going to finish this vlog now, but I'll carry on and persevere. But obviously I can't show you behind the camera because I'm filming on the same camera that I'll take my stills on, if that makes sense. But anyway, again, I think I'm on a f3.2 aperture, so you won't be able to see this background. I wouldn't think it'll be all in lovely fairy bokeh. But behind me is one of my favourite shots I've ever taken at Holme Fen, which is, I call the ballerinas. And I just really love this shot. I don't think the shots I've just taken of it will be better than the one I shot before. I don't think I can probably better it. It had light, which just helps. But it looks beautiful with the frost on the bracken and the foreground. And I just love the shapely birches. So I've just taken a few shots of that just because I could. There's a little robin perched on the birch behind you. How Christmassy is that? So yeah, so I've taken a few of that, so I'll show you those. Oh, it's busy here this morning. There's a lot of photographers here, as expected, I guess. Bumped into a couple of guys who watch the channel. Stuart, good to meet you, Stuart. Hope you have a successful day, and Bob as well. Bob only lives local, so he comes down here quite often, so I bumped into him. But yeah, it's really nice to have a chat. And as I say, the conditions of bringing out the photographers this morning, which, as I say, isn't unexpected, and being a Sunday as well, it really helps. So fog is still here, still very cold, very frosty. I've got my gloves, but I just can't be bothered to put them on. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I'm going to persevere with this video setup for a while, and yeah, I'm going to head further down. So yeah, I'll show you these ones. I'm going to keep going. Well, I'm sorry guys, but I'm really struggling to film a video on that camera. I'm just taking stills all the time, and I think I said in my last video, struggling with YouTube and photography and the rest of it, I'm going to focus on photography. So I'm probably going to stop the video now, and what I'll do is I'll include some of the shots I've been taking on this absolutely gorgeous morning. I'll tell you what's made it really nice as well. I've had some really nice conversations with some new photographers that I've not met before. And it's just great just to stop and chat and enjoy this beautiful part of the world with like-minded people that also appreciate it. Some of them I've met before, and some of them I haven't. And even a guy came along, and if you're watching, sorry I didn't catch your name. I hope you were pleased with the shot. First time here, quite new to photography, helped him out a little bit with composition, and he was well happy, and that was brilliant. Really, it's made my morning. And you know, not just have we got these fantastic conditions here today from a photographic perspective, but other photographers have come and enjoyed this area. And you know, that's one of the reasons I started to put this out on YouTube. Very conscious that I didn't want to, you know, damage the place in any way with lots of footfall, but I don't think that happens. I think people that I've bumped into have just come and enjoyed a fantastic morning of photography, which is what it's about. So yeah, as you can see, it's now gone midday, the fog's still here. I'm having such a brilliant morning, I really am. And I'm going to hang around for a little bit longer. I'm going to wander slow back, take some more stills. My batteries ran out on my stills camera nearly, so but what the hell, what a morning. So yeah, thanks ever so much for watching again. This will be the last one before Christmas, without a doubt, because it will probably only just come out before Christmas. So have a fantastic Christmas, everybody, and a new year. I've got a bit of time off between Christmas and New Year, so you never know, I might be able to get another one out. But enjoy the time with your family, enjoy Christmas and all that and the rest of it. And I will see you on the next one. Make sure you keep watching for the gallery of the images afterwards. Hopefully there's one or two in there that come out quite nice. Right, until then, we'll see you soon.